Okay, this is a short demo, 20 to 30 minutes. I decided to play the demo for Duck Detective, The Ghost of Glamping. And I have husband in tow.
Hello.
And I will say that I have tried filming this repeatedly and haven't gotten past the beginning because chaos keeps happening every single time I open up this demo. It's just a demo. It's only 30 minutes. But we have
chaos.
We have had pooping chaos of, hey, mommy, can you wipe my butt? Or, yes, I have so many bloopers of this 30-minute demo. It's not funny.
Like, mommy, I need to poop.
I've also had deer I had to go poop on repeated recordings, too. So don't act like it's just you, just him. Anyway.
What? No, I would never. I am a man of sophistication.
Lying ass. Anyway.
Man of constant sorrow.
Constant pooping.
I'm regular.
Thank you, dear. Anyway, so I was really interested because I love playing Duck Detective, The Secret Salami. So, Duck Detective, The Ghost of Glamping, which I had to tell my husband what glamping was earlier today.
Glamorous camping.
Yes. But we were talking about that earlier. And this game does not have a definitive date yet. It just keeps saying soon, like 2025. So hopefully we'll get in the next couple months or something. But for now, we're going to play this game. And hopefully no duking happens. I don't know why me playing this game moves everyone's bowels. Alright, shush. Cutscene.
Life wasn't easy. I was as broke as ever. And just when my misery had reached its peak, they decided to kick me out of my apartment. Thankfully, I had found somewhere new to stay. But Hannah still hasn't seen my last 12 messages.
Not
she rarely
12
responded
messages.
to my messages after the divorce. But
Oh,
this
Lord.
was really starting to worry me. What if she was in danger? I needed to work out what happened to her.
Okay. So, apparently Duck Detective's life has not gotten better. He solved the case in the last one. Blank is not replying to messages because blank is blank. Okay. So he is living somewhere new. His house looks grody, and he is still addicted to bread.
Bread is fire.
Yeah, but apparently for ducks, I think in real life you're not supposed to feed ducks and stuff bread because it's like empty calories they can choke on or something. I don't remember. Something bad about it.
Oh man, now I feel terrible for the things I did as a kid.
Yeah, me too. I forgot where I heard that from. I'm not 100% sure how true it is, but it's something like...
I mean, I believe it because like people used to throw rice at weddings, right? And then they realized, oh crud, it makes the birds explode.
What?
Yeah, something like the well, it doesn't make them explode, but like dry rice, like when birds eat it, like it gets hydrated in their gullet and expands and like blocks their intestines or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's rough. It's why they don't throw rice at weddings anymore.
That's horrible. All right, let's see.
One message from November 9th.
All right.
You still haven't
It's
sent
just
back
a
my
waste.
glove.
Rice is delicious.
Did you think
Jesus
keeping
Christ.
my wardrobe ransom would trap me with
Everyone
you?
should be fatter than I
We
am.
would very much like to not have to think about you and your brat anymore. Hurry up.
No more messages.
All right. So he has an angry message from his ex-wife because he's holding her clothes hostage in an attempt to get her to talk to him. Like, buddy. Goose times. Okay. Oh no. She sent that voice message in November. It is June in the game.
Oof.
Yep. Okay, 3 teenagers injured when trying to cross sector border. Alright. Oh no, he's listening to sad breakup songs that hit hard. Title, Love is Fake by Sad Men. Tears in Tears in the Rain by the Grieving Gerbil.
Oh no.
And he has wedding photos with his wife from happier times. And I'm like, buddy, you need some help.
Oh, buddy. Not grieving gerbil.
Yeah.
We've all been there, though.
Have we? Have we?
You can't tell me you haven't been staring down the barrel of a tub of chocolate ice cream.
No, because I like vanilla ice cream.
Royalty payments.
Well, fine. Mine was mint chocolate
The only
chip.
book I managed to finish. The early bird.
We can all
catches
agree
the
that
criminal.
chocolate ice cream is just overall a
Duck
crime, right?
Detective story.
Right?
Free schmark last month.
Yeah, it just tastes funky unless it's like real chocolate. And even then, I'm just kind of like, I like, if I'm going to do chocolate, I'd rather do vanilla ice cream with like chocolate drizzled on top.
Mm-hmm.
Because just chocolate ice cream just tastes weird to me.
The receipt.
If you're gonna do chocolate, like make it a chocolate shell around the ice cream.
That's what I'm
delicious.
saying. Yeah.
I'm not that irresponsible.
Okay.
I hope she appreciates the poem that I included.
Oh no. He finally mailed her glove back with a poem attached. I'm like, buddy.
Oh yeah, smooth operator.
The most magnificent swan
Very
I
good.
ever had the lousy luck to fall in love with.
Kind of horrified by what might be on the ground in his room.
I'll need to clean this up before my roommate sees this. He tells me to stay away from the bread, but doesn't he know how dangerous it is to go cold turkey?
Oh my
I
god.
should be able to figure this out now.
Hold on, let's step over here. Let's see. Anna is not replying to messages because the duck detective is irresponsible.
Womp womp.
So that was the issue.
Dude, how do you
I
not
feel
realize
like
that
I've
is
gotten
the
a lot better
issue?
lately.
Oh
She
no.
should give me another chance.
He's saying she should give him another chance.
Mr. Duck Detective! I mean, Eugene! Oh, you're finally up, sleepyhead. Are you still sleeping in your trench coat?
Girl, you know better.
Got you those super
That
comfy
nonsense
pajamas,
ended for a
remember?
reason.
Also, our child thought, when I tried to play this with him earlier, he thought that the gator was the duck's mom.
And I bet you can
No,
use
no,
your
look,
deduction
you need to look.
powers to figure out where we're going.
Like, I'm just like, what you trying to say?
Wait,
You know exactly what he's trying to say.
are those
I don't
slices?
look like that all the time.
You look like that enough where he's like,
Mommy.
Oh gosh, and he's like,
it is in my best interest.
that's what mommies
to
all look like,
figure
right?
out what Frederson wants to drag me into.
Christ. He straight up said, he's like, mommy, why is that mommy the gator mommy mad? And I was just like, because he didn't clean his room. And he's like, yeah, that room is pretty messy, mom. It looks nasty. I'm like, oh my gosh. Apparently that is the gator mom.
I usually preferred staying isolated in my room. Rummaging through Frederson's mountain of clutter was the last thing I wanted to do, but it seemed that this was how I was going to spend my Wednesday.
But then he saw the normal apartment. He was like, mommy, their apartment is nasty. And I was like, well,
Mhm.
at least he knows and he likes how clean our stuff is. I'm like, okay, doing something right.
His newest
Right.
hobby is
Teaching
skydiving,
him right.
apparently. I don't think his snout would even fit in this helmet.
Okay. And I love all the sausages. I do need to hang up all my pictures, though, because this is actually kind of nice. All right, let's see. Oh, Lord. Neck folds. Baby, look at the neck fold picture.
Yeah, I've taken those kind of pictures before.
Sexy.
You know it. Listen,
But yes,
I'm well aware of the trend. Women are into that dad bod.
Why is he keeping this
They are.
awful photo of me?
There's actually a whole video I watched earlier talking about how women like to look at abs, but they like the dad bod because it makes them feel safe.
About to say, you must feel like you must feel like you live in Fort Knox.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
But I know what I look like.
But yeah, because they think that muscular guys like that typically are thoughtless and very into themselves, and like, I'm trying to think of what else it was. There was something else in that video. It was like a whole analysis of why women like looking at muscles but don't actually want to date muscular guys. It was kind of funny though.
There hasn't been enough time for her to find out how awful Fredersen is. I always keep track of names in my notebook.
Okay. Let's see. Freddie. Fredersen. I love how our child has decided this character is Gator Mommy. I don't wear clothes like this. Like, what is this?
Oh, I love this Hawaiian shirt he's wearing.
Thanks. It's giving me like a Dragon Infinite Wealth vibes.
Not gonna lie. I'm jealous of that man's fit.
Mommy
This
Gator.
equipment must be worth
You know, Mommy Gator is
thousands
the
of
peak
schmuck.
fashion
He
right there.
hasn't gone skiing
He
even
dresses like
once.
such a soccer dad. Or not a soccer dad, he just dressed like a tourist dad. Do I have enough stuff to solve my clues? Let's see. Holiday. Freddie is taking the duck detective on a trip to go glamping at a spooky sanatorium. Ha ha! Huzzah!
Oh,
Fredersen booked
huzzah!
a glamping trip.
I say huzzah!
And
Huzzah!
I'll be the third wheel? Oh, no.
Oh, it sounds like a horrible
I need to talk
vacation.
him out of this.
Your roommate making you go on vacation with him and his girlfriend.
Did you solve?
Oh no, I'm not
I
about that
figured
life.
out you're dragging me on a camping trip I didn't consent to. Yes?
It's called glamping. It's very fancy. Let's get onto the bus then.
What if I don't want to? I spend enough time with you as it is.
Duck Detective, I already paid for everything. And money is a bit tight right now since, you know, you're 3 months behind on rent. Okay. I'll go.
Apparently, Duck Detective is also not a good roommate because he is 3 months behind on rent.
The damp air was
that's awful.
full of mosquitoes and high
I mean,
expectations.
straight up, you're right. Like
I
that's
came here for Freddy,
poor form.
and I was staying for myself. After all, maybe I did deserve a vacation.
Oh my.
Can you smell that fresh forest air, Mr. Duck Detective?
All I smell are bus exhaustion fumes.
Oh my.
You know, they're meant to have some sort of celebrity staying here.
A celebrity?
Fredersen, please.
I already brought your suitcase to the tent, by the way.
Great. Let's go and find it.
I don't know. Glamping is like, I just don't like
Slightly.
camping, so it's just kind of
Number
like,
one haunted camping site.
I don't see how you can really make camping
You
that
can't trust the
glamorous.
reviews on that site.
I mean, all right, being outside is awesome and fun, but at that point, it's just like I don't want to say it's missing the point.
Is it
But it's not
still
really camping, is
if you're staying in a cabin?
Yeah. So I know when I did Girl Scouts, we technically did glamping where we stayed in a cabin, and it was pretty nice. I want to say when we had to go to the bathroom, there was like a shared bathroom hut thing. And
I'm a reasonable rodent, but
let's just say
three camping chairs
the,
and a table
the
stolen just
campsite
like
did
that?
not monitor
My
keeping them
club is
clean
as
very
threatening
well.
to leave if you don't fix that broken toilet.
But I'm telling you, this place
I mean,
is
yeah, staying in a
haunted.
tent, like
The
that's
ghost is moving things
I don't
around
even call
all
that
the
camping
time.
or glamping. That's
But
just
that's the whole premise of Sunny
I'm not saying in a tent. I'm sorry, it's in a cabin.
Ridiculous.
That's just going to a cabin.
Yeah,
In my head, like that's not camping.
That was definitely.
And there's nothing
something
wrong
I
with
had
that.
to
Like it's fine.
investigate.
It's fun.
I also
I'm thinking
wondered what
glamping
Ferguson's
is like you go out there
partner
and you
was
get like a
Who
generator
would date
attached to a
him
freaking
voluntarily? I need
tent.
to find out who she was.
you know what I mean? Like an air conditioned
let me
tent or
introduce you to my
something nonsense.
girlfriend.
Like that's glamping.
I mean, like a fancy, like one of those fancy tents for like 5 people can sleep in it spaciously.
Necessary.
Yeah, it's
I will
basically a
work out her
building made out of
identity
fabric.
myself.
That in my head,
Of
that's
course.
glamping.
Exciting.
Let's see what they think glamping is here. Alright, I'm gonna be nosy. Nosy.
In all seriousness, though, like
Looks like
looking
mobile
outside-
homes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, taking an RV out there, like yeah, that's not camping. That's just RVing.
I mean, RVing can be nice if you do it right.
Sure. Like there's something about being closer to nature that's nice. Like I got nothing against sleeping outside, and I got nothing against making
I
yourself
do.
more comfortable.
I don't like bugs.
Oh yeah, bugs are the worst.
Bugs are like videos where I've seen people camping in places they had no business, and then all of a sudden they got
This looks like it'll come in
bears or
handy.
gators
I should
outside their
question
tent.
These people about their stay at the camp.
Mm-hmm. Nature do be like that.
And I just wonder, I'm like, how did you survive? Like, how did you get out of that bad situation you got in?
I think the ones that really scare me are those videos of like those guys who like find themselves in a bear den, and the bear is just like making its way in there, and I'm like, oh lord, how did they survive? Have you seen those videos?
I haven't seen one of a bear. I've seen people hiking and having like, what is it, bobcats or mountain lions chasing after them while they're like hiking with their children.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Yeah, and you like they're trying to keep their kids away because their kids don't know what to do in that situation. It's already scary when you're by yourself having something like that happen, but it's so much worse when you have a small child who doesn't know what to do or anything, and they, you know, their reaction is going to be
Welcome to
unpredictable.
Sunny Lake, where
Mhm.
fun and fear go side by side. Tonight,
But
I will recount the tragic tale of the haunted sanatorium.
that's why I'm not interested in hiking either, because there's been so many instances of bad stuff happening on hiking trips.
Oh yeah.
Like, I like taking a nature walk, but like full on hiking?
Oh, I'm with you. Yeah, nature walks are awesome.
Yeah.
Anything you can
Hiking
tell
and
me
camping
about
where I'm
Sunny
staying
Lake
out somewhere
campsite?
for a long
Usually
time?
the campsite is
No.
mostly empty.
I don't like camping.
This week,
I don't like
I got
glamping.
6 bookings
Sleeping
at
outside to
once.
me is different than
This
camping.
influencer is
Does that make
already
sense?
paying
Am I making
off.
sense here?
Yeah.
See, Amelia, you're not a failure after all.
I just, mm-mm.
Someone hasn't checked the mailbox in ages. It says Dinkle.
Alright, we got somebody named Dinkle.
Winkle?
Yep. And then can we open this door? Let's see.
Stop! That area is not for guests.
Oops.
But yeah. When those kinds of crazy things happen, you're just like, oh my god. Oop. 2022, 2 years ago. What's this? Food is substandard and the weather is horrible. I'm hoping this will be improved next time. Colonel Eisman, I want a slid. Toby. Okay. Yes, book July 2022. What are we missing? But yeah, no, those camping horrible things like camping near water and then opening up your tent in the middle of the night and seeing all these gators watching you in your tent.
Because you're delicious.
Mm,
Some people will try their hardest to find something to complain about.
Alright. Because people just don't want to believe these animals don't want to be bothered.
Or they think you're delicious.
That too. This ain't no Disney fairy tale. They will... they will go after you. Oh wow, a hot tub.
But I can paint with the colors of the wind.
You gonna
And you
paint
go
with the
great
colors
with
of your
a side
blood.
tartar sauce.
Mired the cool evening breeze. I may be here for a while yet. At least I had my emergency bread stash waiting for me in my trench coat.
Don't forget, we have the luxury that our ancestors, long time down the way, removed us as a species from the food chain. If you get back on the food chain, that is from your own poor decisions.
Accurate.
Or bad luck.
Yep. Pretty much. This is a very hard-looking wombat. Hands behind the back apparently mean you're uptight. Whistle means bossy. Combat boots. Prepared. Oh my. And then, let's see.
They have this sketchy capybara staying here. Probably jobless from the looks of it. I complained to the management, but they don't seem to care at all! What if something happens to my son? He's too juvenile. He wouldn't stand a chance.
Alrighty then.
What do you make of this campsite?
This place has really gone down the drain in the past years. At least this year, we don't have to book the caravan anymore. Thanks to my promotion!
Okay. So, the Colonel lady has gotten a promotion. Event number 4. Let's see what's in here. Nosy. Early bird catches the criminal. Alright. Okay, this... we know whose suitcase this is already. Okay.
You took my book with you?
Always.
That's why he's letting him live with him basically rent-free.
And I discover new things every time.
How's that?
He's a huge fan of Duck Detective's work.
How cool is this tent?
Also, they got a
Now
terrible
we
looking
can
tent.
finally have some one-on-one time together.
I don't know. I kind of think I like the
I
colors
see
of it. Like the patchwork on it makes it look a little
Single
sloppy, but
day.
I know.
It looks like they took a whole bunch of blankets and pitched it up and called it a tent.
All the deep stuff.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, that's what a tent is.
Why you never take off your hat?
This is why I don't do camping.
I'm not ready to talk about that.
They're on a wooden platform. What else do you want?
Not to sleep in a pitched up blanket. It's different when you're doing it like camping while you're at home. Like, camping in a living room or something. But this? No. No. I will never forget when I went camping for Girl Scouts and the troop leader didn't know how to pitch a tent properly because she needed help and nobody came to help her. And the tent rained in on my side and got my entire bed and everything sopping wet in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember coming home that day and telling my mom I never wanted to camp again. I didn't want to do Girl Scouts anymore because it was horrible.
I respect it.
Between that, getting picked on.
The manager at this
Nope.
campsite is a disaster. Should I call the plumber myself? That will take forever. Arno won't be happy at all. Stop staring at me! I need to concentrate.
Also, he's got an RV. Fancy.
I ain't gonna
Can I
lie.
ask why you chose
does
to
look
come
fun.
to this camping site?
I'm here for work.
Maybe glamping would be fun.
This isn't
Like,
the kind of place
take it
I
back.
come to by choice.
kind of turn the other cheek here, or turn the corner.
Oh no, you said you turned the other cheek.
I'm turning the corner, changing my mind. Glamping could be fun. It's all the fun of camping, getting to be outside, roasting marshmallows. Then you get to go inside and, have running water. Not have to poop in a hole.
The fact that that's a thing.
What? Oh yeah, yeah, you don't know what a cat hole is.
Thank you, dear.
No! You're not supposed to drink your pee?
What?
I'm not even going to ask.
Camping's awful. I don't
Hold on, I think I missed something horrible. I was trying to get the names. So apparently these are advice tips from Lieutenant Lemmy. You can use thick prescription glasses to create a fire. Well, mine would start a bonfire at that rate. Colonel Grant says make a tea out of pine needles for a source of vitamin C. Then Brigadier Wilmer says never drink your own pee.
These are all true statements.
Pine needles give you vitamin C?
Oh yeah, you can actually make a
I need to find
like
out
a
which one is
carbonated
Flutterson's
beverage out of them too.
girlfriend.
That one's a little tricky.
Carbonated?
Yeah, well, not carbonated, but fermented.
Mm-hmm. Is it
Like basically
bad
making
like
pine beer.
kombucha?
Not bad. It's actually pretty sweet. Would I rant and rave and go out of my way to go get some? No, but it's not bad. And the pine tea is also, again, not bad. If you're in a survival situation, you're gonna need vitamin C. There are worse ways.
Okay. Alright, let's see how many of these names.
That takes me back to when I had braces as a kid.
Braces and Velcro shoes? Ugh. You must have had a rough time at school.
Alright, let's see. I think her name is Matilda Eisenman. Alright, and then we got... I think she talks about herself in third person.
Who doesn't?
I don't know. What's her last name, though? Brett? Nope. Dinkle? Haha! Huzzah!
Einhorn is Finkel.
Alright. Amelia is the manager of the campsite.
Wait, is Finkel a unicorn?
From what?
Just asking, like, the Finkel you're looking at from the game.
It's Dinkle with a D. And
Oh,
it is
I
a...
thought you said Finkel.
No. Dinkle is a, pigeon, I think. Pretty sure it's a pigeon.
It says Unit Number 2. It's locked.
Alright.
What's that?
Now, that is glamping. They have, like, a massive tent over here that looks like a carousel and a jacuzzi next to it. Which makes me sad, because people just keep ruining it by being gross in hot tubs. And it's like, I would love to have a hot tub where I know I'm not going to catch something or get some issue because someone decided to do the dirty in the tub or pee or poop in it or God knows what else.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'd be happy to like a Japanese onsen.
What's that?
It's those really hot baths they take.
What do you think of Matilda Eisenman?
You know,
She's
like the public baths.
crazy.
Hot springs.
Oh, yeah, no, I would love to try one of those, like out of Ghost of Tsushima.
Dancing about her new rank or
Mhm, yeah.
whatever. I don't envy her son.
That'd be wonderful.
I would love to try one of those.
Though apparently when you do go,
It's
I expect the sense of the
This
smell
one
of
is
sulfur.
Unit
But like,
Number
whatever.
3.
Sulfur
Why?
in like
Why?
why?
Yeah.
They're volcanic.
Oh. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe someone took my camping equipment.
Alright.
Anything you
But
can tell
the
me
small
about
amount of sulfur, like
Amelia
that amount is actually good
Dinkle?
for your skin.
I know she tries, but she's terrible at
Wonder
her
if we
job.
can find one of
She's
those,
been
but the thing
going off
is,
the rails
I don't
with
think
her
you have a
healing
kid in
crystals and
those.
whatnot. They're not exactly bringing her luck, are they?
You know, I'm not sure. I think you can, but if you have tattoos, you
They
have to get your own
this
private one.
sketchy capybara staying here. Probably jobless from the looks of it.
Yeah, they're
I
still weird about
complained to
tattoos
the
over there.
management, but they don't seem to care at all. What if something happens to my son? He's too juvenile. He wouldn't stand a chance.
That makes sense. I just wonder if it's because they're little, you know? I wonder if I know this
I
one.
shouldn't wander off just yet. I need to find out which
Bye.
one is
So,
see. Did I investigate everything? Alright, am I missing something? Let's see. Horn spruce. Well, we haven't met any of these people. So how do I get those people to come out? Alright. Oh, wait.
Have you noticed my new shirt?
I have, yes.
Do you like it?
You know, Duck Detective should be nicer to his roommate.
Yes.
Right?
The colors
Sounds like it.
compliment you.
Really? You always know what to
Sounds
say,
like Gator
Mr.
Mom's
Duck
been nothing but
Detective.
accommodating.
Are we just permanently calling him Gator Mama?
Yeah, I mean, he rocks it.
According to our child, that's what moms look like. Am I missing something? What? Oh.
That's just facts.
I've never seen fireflies. This is so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. You know what? Let's just guess. Or not? Stumperton? Nope. Gotcha? Okay, that's right. Right? Aha! Alright, let's see what we got here. Suspects. Assume influencer Kacha's Colonel? Brigadier? Oh, got it.
Figuring out people's occupations always made things easier.
Hee,
Like
ha.
a chair thief, though? Anyway, I should get back to deducing the identity of Frederson's girlfriend.
Assuming it's the angry deer at this point. Kacha is Freddy's girlfriend because her name is on a plushie he bought. Waha. Got it.
Katya the deer is Frederson's girlfriend. How did that happen? So, you're the mysterious girlfriend.
He figured this out all by himself, Katya.
And you are?
The one and only Duck Detective.
Ah,
God.
you're the guy that keeps ordering cheese toasties from Freddy's account.
You told her?
We're boyfriend and girlfriend. Of course we tell each other everything.
Oh my, fancy bunny.
Yeah, there you are. The water is cold. How am I meant to keep up my skin routine with this ice cold water?
I was just talking to.
I don't want to hear it. Fix it now.
Now that that was figured out, I was ready to explore the rest of the campsite. Let's see if any of the other guests will shed light on the chair theft. I also wondered who this oh-so-important VIP guest was. It was time to do some snooping. But this was just a demo. So it would have to wait for now.
I love it. This was a good demo. I had some fun doing it. I figured out who Mama Gator's girlfriend was, and it says it's just a demo, so if you want more, you have to wait and put it on your wish list now. So I definitely will be buying this game when it actually comes out, and it took me about exactly 30 minutes to plow through, so
Not bad.
lots of fun. I will probably come back with more soon. I hope you guys have a great day.
We're going glamping.
Oh, God. Please don't look into glamping.